the woman, her son, and the dragon. Chapter 12. A great sign appeared in heaven, a woman dressed all in sunlight, standing on the moon and crowned with 12 stars. She was giving birth to a child and cried out in the pain of childbirth. And then another sign alongside the first, a huge and fiery dragon. It had 7 heads and 10 horns, a crown on each of the 7 heads. With one flick of its tail, it knocked a third of the stars from the sky and dumped them on earth. The dragon crouched before the woman in childbirth, poised to eat up the child when it came. The woman gave birth to a son who will shepherd all nations with an iron rod. Her son was seized and placed safely before God on his throne. The woman herself escaped to the desert to a place of safety prepared by God. All comforts provided her for 1,260 days. War broke out in heaven. Michael and his angels fought the dragon. The dragon and his angels fought back, but were no match for Michael. They were cleared out of heaven, not a sign of them left. The great dragon, ancient serpent, the one called Devil and Satan, the one who led the whole earth astray, thrown out, and all of his angels thrown out with him, thrown down to earth. Then I heard a strong voice out of heaven saying, "Salvation and power are established. Kingdom of our God, authority of his Messiah. The accuser of our brothers and sisters thrown out, who accused them day and night before God. They defeated him through the blood of the Lamb and the bold word of their witness. They weren't in love with themselves. They were willing to die for Christ. So rejoice, O heavens, and all who live there, but doomed to earth and sea. For the devil's come down on you with both feet. He's had a great fall. He's wild and raging with anger. He hasn't much time and he knows it." When the dragon saw he'd been thrown to earth, he went after the woman who had given birth to the man-child. The woman was given wings of a great eagle, to fly to a place in the desert, to be kept in safety and comfort for a time and times and half a time, safe and sound from the serpent. The serpent vomited a river of water to swamp and drown her, but earth came to her help, swallowing the water the dragon spewed from its mouth. Helpless with rage, the dragon raged at the woman, then went off to make war with the rest of her children, the children who keep God's commands and hold firm to the witness of Jesus. The beast from the sea. Chapter 13. And the dragon stood on the shore of the sea. I saw a beast rising from the sea. It had 10 horns and 7 heads, on each horn a crown, and each head inscribed with a blasphemous name. The beast I saw looked like a leopard with bear paws and a lion's mouth. The dragon turned over its power to it, its throne and great authority. One of the beast's heads looked as if it had been struck a death blow, and then healed. The whole earth was agog, gaping at the beast. They worshipped the dragon, who gave the beast authority, and they worshipped the beast, exclaiming, "There's never been anything like the beast. No one would dare go to war with the beast." The beast had a loud mouth, boastful and blasphemous. It could do anything it wanted for 42 months. It yelled blasphemies against God, blasphemed his name, blasphemed his church, especially those already dwelling with God in heaven. It was permitted to make war on God's holy people and conquer them. It held absolute sway over all tribes and peoples, tongues and races. Everyone on earth whose name was not written from the world's foundation in the slaughtered Lamb's book of life will worship the beast. Are you listening to this? They've made their bed. Now they must lie in it. Anyone marked for prison goes straight to prison. Anyone pulling a sword goes down by the sword. Meanwhile, God's holy people passionately and faithfully stand their ground. The beast from under the ground. I saw another beast rising out of the ground. It had 2 horns like a lamb, but sounded like a dragon when it spoke. It was a puppet of the first beast, made earth and everything in it worship the first beast, which had been healed of its death blow. The second beast worked magical signs, dazzling people by making fire come down from heaven. It used the magic it got from the beast to dupe earth dwellers, getting them to make an image of the beast that received the death blow and lived. It was able to animate the image of the beast so that it talked, and then arranged that anyone not worshiping the beast would be killed. It forced all people, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to have a mark on their right hand or forehead. Without the mark of the name of the beast or the number of its name, it was impossible to buy or sell anything. Solve a riddle. Put your heads together and figure out the meaning of the number of the beast. It's a human number, 666.